Soulja Boy has apparently become a professor and a dean.
Okay.
A dean.
Hey,
Did he start this university?
I don't know.
I think he's working with Dr. Umar.
Because he's the first rapper to ever have a university.
And yeah. Yeah. Well, he said in the trailer, I believe, I'm the first rapper to be a professor and be a dean is what he said. But
A dean of what?
I don't know, the university, Rapper University. So he's unveiled a trailer for his Rapper University.
Whoa. That's the name of the school.
To me, it sounds like he's go ahead and do your thing, man.
Yeah, according to the website, prospective applicants must upload a 1-minute YouTube audition explaining why they should be selected. The application extends beyond artists and welcomes producers, creators, teachers, mentors, guest judges, managers, promoters, and other industry-related roles. Very much on the heels of Kai Cenat's rug pull with
That's
Streamer
where I was going.
University, But there's a quick little, let's watch this. I cut the trailer up a little bit, but, it's definitely like 2 minutes, but here's a small part of it.
Ain't none of that regular cafeteria shit. Yeah, I'm a hibachi, Big Dave's, Waffle House, American Deli. I need y'all to build y'all brand.
We don't just teach music, we teach confidence, we teach branding, we teach marketing, we teach hustle, and most importantly, we teach you how to bet on yourself. You ready to stop dreaming and start building? Then go apply right now. It's your boy Soulja Boy. I want to see you on campus at Rapper University, where ambition graduates.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, this is one of the greatest cash grabs I've ever seen.
Yeah, I think he's probably going to be successful, unfortunately.
Me too.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So let's just kind of get right into it. Should artists look at this as a gimmick or as a useful tool in 2026? Why or why not?
Now, it depends if this is and I hate to say it, if this is a streamable or like this is going to be on some form of television or YouTube, it can be beneficial for whoever it is deciding to do.
Just because of the spectacle of the fire that's happening.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
And it's very much in the same vein of Drewski's could have been.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
But hell, you're probably going to pay to be a part of this. You know what I mean? So I'm going to bring some money in and I'm going to give you a platform, I guess, especially if somebody is successful from this. Hell, I thought Jermaine Dupri was tripping with that, the whatever rap, the show that he had.
The kids.
Yeah, but Lotto came from that, you know what I mean? So
he also said at the end of the trailer something like, check out more at twitch.tv/Soulja Boy or something. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
he's about to make a bag off of this.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same play that all the celebrities and everybody are doing that aren't already in the streamer game. The thing that Soulja Boy has that the other people don't is he is one of the first people that made money off of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But can you say he's the most lucrative person on YouTube from his current content? Nah, you can't really say that. But he is a recognizable figure.
he was in the right place at the right time doing the right thing.
Exactly.
That's what that was.
Yeah. So, I mean, at the end of the day, this is going to net him more revenue than anybody else. Somebody else might get a couple viral moments they can push on their own socials and things of that nature. He might be viral for a week or two, or, you know, I mean, it's the same play that everybody is doing, and it only makes sense for him to do it. I get it, but as if I'm comparing his situation to what Kai Cenat opportunity is with actually getting people together that have made it in the streaming business and putting them in the same areas to kind of bounce off each other and then create more content and lead to, you know what I'm saying, more financial gain, that makes sense. But with Soulja Boy, it might and it might not. I don't know. I hate to be the neighborhood hater tonight because I already said I don't believe in what Dame Dash got going on. I don't believe in what Soulja Boy got going on either, because who has he put on?
Exactly.
And all this time, the
A-Rab?
He didn't put A-Rab on. A-Rab
was not up next.
Yeah.
A-Rab disappeared before that first album left the shelves.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he hasn't put anybody on.
What do you think, Jay?
I mean, I think it's Soulja Boy is a name. He's a brand, whether or not you enjoy his music at all or not. And I think there are people who are going to listen to. I think at this point, his interviews and some of his viral moments are a lot more popular than his music. You know, him saying Drake, and he's like, he stole my whole flow. This, that, and the third. Those are things that people remember. And the thing, whenever he says, like, I was the first to do this, I was the first to do that. And people give credibility to those things, whether they're valid or not. Yeah. So I don't know, to see Soulja Boy with this, you know, he's got his teeth shining. You know, that's something that draws people in. People are going to get excited about sort of things like that.
I got another question.
That looked like a real cheap ass grill to me.
Well, I'm not going to judge his grill.
I am.
You know, I'm just saying. You know, Soulja Boy has cultural cachet that maybe we don't recognize, but there are people who do.
Yeah. Look. So in similar to Kai Cenat, is this and this kind of goes off kind of what Terry was saying. Is this the proper way to build a career around this, or is it just a bastardization of the educational system in a way that can structurally build the tools, and you could almost extend it to streamer university?
I think it kind of goes both ways, honestly. I think it worked for those that have already set a foundation. I don't think anybody that's going to one of these situations and have yet to start doing anything that is ever going to be beneficial for them.
I agree.
Like with the Kai Cenat thing, you have to like submit like a video. You have to somewhat know what you're doing. I seen Keith Lee trying to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? He's very successful in the game. So
I don't think he was trying to submit to be a part of.
He's trying to submit to kind of be one of the instructors, so to
something
speak.
Like that or something.
Yeah. So I mean, you're surrounding yourself with people that are successful in this area. With Soulja Boy, I mean, I can't really put my finger on anything that he could teach you to do in today's day and age. I remember he had a video game system that was just a knockoff shit from China. Same thing Ray J be doing. He just bringing stuff over, slapping his name on it. He had some yums at one point in time.
Boo.
Yeah. I mean, Soulja Boy is just one of those characters. He's funny. He's going to entertain you himself, but I don't see that leading to anything for anybody else. Just like the Drewski situation. It's funny, but nobody has gotten on from Could Have Been Records. And if you don't know that when you go to audition for Could Have Been Records, that nothing's going to happen as far as actually being on a record label, then you're lost in the sauce, essentially.
Yes and no. It can.
Somebody got signed and actually put out something. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm just saying it depends on that individual's hustle, what you do with whatever you get from that point. You can make some money for a moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would say that the only strength, and this was a question, but I think we all agree with this, the only strength value in participating in this is really the name of the creator and what you do with that moment.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I wouldn't expect to go to streamer university or rap university and actually learn anything that I actually need.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for connections.
Yeah, at the end of the day.
Or people's, like looking at me. And from that perspective, like as an educator, it does feel like a bastardization. In a way.
That's exactly what it is. You know what I mean? You're not, but those relationships can go a long way.
Sure.
If you know what you're doing. You know what I mean?
If you know what you're doing.
If you know what you're doing. So,
if this wasn't your end goal, because a lot of people's unfortunate goal is to just be on something
that.
Like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of, to me, like, even like when you think about Flavor of Love, people was going on there trying to get famous, so to speak, to date Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
But honestly, how many people can you name from that show right now?
Flavor Flav.
I can name a couple.
Well, I mean, because a couple of those girls did wind up in King magazine, which was the pinnacle of what you were probably going to get at that time.
Years ago.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean,
I ran into one of them at a pool party in LA back then.
Yeah.
So I mean, if that's what you're calling making it for that moment, yeah. I mean, I guess that's successful, but did it lead to a lucrative career to where that was what set them off?
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. I hate the idea that it's being conflated with like
talent,
learning. Well, that obviously, but just
putting university on it.
Putting university on there or anything to the, it's like, no, it's just like this big reality TV thing
Exactly.
with a bunch of people that are like focused around the same type of thing. And, you know, it's leading people in the wrong direction. And I come across this on a regular basis because I teach young musicians, you know, and there's so much that goes into it that this is just, from my opinion, this is the luck side of it. This is like, sure, grind, sure, do these things, sure, you have to get lucky, but, you know, luck is, you know, what happens when preparations meet opportunity, as Seneca says, or I guess Spider-Man, depending on who you are. But like, yeah, it rubs me wrong, like just to kind of prop it in this type of like, come, you know, be a part of this because you're gonna get these gems that's gonna, you know, help you for the rest of your life and all this other stuff. Like, and I know that, and I'm just saying, like, to Terry's point, like, you should know when you're going into it, but that's not how they're selling it. And I feel like we have a lot of people that are, especially younger people, obviously, that are a part of this, that are just going to be, it's just furthering the wrong message.
No, because to them, okay, I'm not I'm not going to college, but I'm going to go to Streamer University. This is going to be the next step that brings me into my actual adult life. And I don't want anyone to think that this is a real thing.
Yeah.
And I don't want to discourage anybody who has some great idea or is, you know, says, oh, I'm going to be the next Kai Cenat or Keith Lee or whomever. But honestly, the chances are you doing that are very slim.
Yeah, this isn't like me praising like universities and, you know, and things of that nature. It's
right.
just there's a proper way to go through and to learn. Like this is not it.
You know, I don't think one of the things that they're teaching is, you know, how to properly use editing tools and lighting and all. I don't know, but I don't think that's part of it. I think they're more or less, hey, this is how you go viral. This is how you engage an audience. And I'm not saying that those aren't.
That's a way to make money.
If that's how you're trying to make money, okay, cool. But at the same time, you have to have a situation to where, like, okay, on a technical level, you're presenting something that isn't just trash.
Yeah, like how are they vetting the people that, you know, I know, again, I know I'm taking it to the extreme, but how are they vetting the people that are teaching the things? How are they?
That's a good question.
How are they? You know, where's this info? How are you not setting up another generation to just fail while you just profit off of them?
Yeah.
Like, is this the next? And I don't know too much about it, but is this the new version of? Remember when Full Sail University, when that was a thing, and it's like, oh, you can learn music production and this, that, and the third, and it's like, I'm pretty sure that, and like they could still be open. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they are.
And you could just be taking money from people and getting them to take out student loans. And you're not really setting them up for any type of success in the future.
Yeah, I've had students that went to Full Sail. Actually, you know, a lot of them. A lot of people I know. I mean, but it's more of like a mixing and mastering type thing.
Okay,
but still,
I don't even want to compare it to Full Sail because at least there's an actual curriculum there.
It is. I think that don't really make sense for anybody unless you actually going down to Florida. Like if you in Florida where they have all of the infrastructure, where they can put you with,
they can set you up with the Pro Tools and all that.
Not even that, they can set you up with producers, and you can build relationships with people that are actually in the industry.
Yeah,
that's the only way it really makes sense to go to something like that. You know what I mean? But they have online courses where you can do everything they do online, but that'll help you learn the engineering part, but it didn't put you in the industry.
And don't get me wrong, there are levels to it, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I literally have built a course around this stuff that's not a university, you know, shouts to Academics, one of our partners, right? And the DJ stuff, who, you know.
I'm a product.
Yeah, you know, and I've taken the DJ course and I literally built the production course there. And so, like, it's built by people that literally are in the industry and of the industry and navigate it in that particular type of way. And I think there's ways to do it. That's why I like the Full Sail thing. Like, I don't know exactly. I know it's more for mixing and mastering. I know a lot of people that have been through there. I've heard mixed things from there. And I think it's based upon the expectations that people have when they go there, because it became this cultural thing to like, well, I'm going to be, because I'm 43. So back when I was young, it was like, well, what is the path to become a professional musician as a music producer or a hip hop person or something of that? And it was just like, well, these courses didn't exist like in universities. So it was like, but Full Sail existed. So you can maybe just go to Full Sail And I feel like there are a lot of people that went to Full Sail and then nothing materialized because people had these expectations going into it, not understanding that you're just going to, it's like a trade school. You're learning a trade to go there. And so, you know, I feel like it does get the bad rap because it has so many people that went there that wanted something that didn't get out of it. But I know a lot of people that did go there and did get
actually learn something.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You know, so you just have to kind of understand what you're getting yourself into. And that's, and in the classes that I teach, that's the one thing that I say up. That's the very first day of class is like, look, this is what you're going to learn. This is the path that I'm going to set you on. And in 10 to 12 months, you are not going to be the greatest version of yourself. And it's just setting you and giving you the structure to become that if you continue to apply yourself based upon the stuff that you have. And so maybe from that perspective, Streamer University is going to be something to that degree based upon the relationship aspects and maybe some of the stuff. So I said Streamer University, but Rapper University, I have less faith in Rapper University than I do Streamer University.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
But like, you know, don't get me wrong, Mickey Fax has a school related to like teaching people how to rap and stuff like that or something to that degree. You know, so I think it can be done by, but I would rather go to a Mickey Fax school for about hip hop and rap than Soulja Boy. I'm just saying. Mickey Fax is an actual MC, you know.
Yeah.
Depends on what you're looking for.
Like, well, again, if you're looking for the educational aspect of like, I want to know how to rap. I want to understand how do I put bars together as opposed to how do I capitalize off of, you know, virality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, so to me, it's like laying the fundamentals so that like you do one before you do the other. That's the way that it's supposed to be, you know, from an educational standpoint. You get good at the thing. And the way that I teach is like learn the thing so that then you can break the rules. But if you don't know the thing before you break the rules, then you're kind of out here looking crazy.
That depends though, because who's to say that Soulja wasn't good at what he did? He did it more than once.
He was good at what he did because he had so much virality. But nobody.
We talking about songs that have lasted.
He got some songs that stay.
Yeah, he got songs that have lasted for some time.
Sure.
But the thing about that is, to me,
depends on your metric.
Now, are they? Is he the best rapper? No. But
he is the
he knows how to make a song that will stay.
He hasn't done that in a minute though. So
last time he did it was COVID.
What did he make in COVID?
That Make It Clap with the whistle. I saw it firsthand.
All right. Well, I mean, he's a Soulja Boy, but again, I don't personally see him being able to teach somebody how to do that.
You have to look at that stuff with a grain of salt because like the virality piece is, you almost can't judge Soulja Boy's virality because he's already popular at that point. So it's going to be easier for him to pop no matter. And I hope that he's better than he was 15 years ago. You know what I mean? Like you're supposed to be, but like
he was probably better then.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's saying a
COVID
lot.
was 7 years ago.
I'm talking about 2007 is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, me too. I'm talking, he's probably better then.
Yeah.
Drugs has really done a number on our guy.
But in general, when we speak about in general, like we can't, from my perspective, you can't make standards based upon the exception.
Okay.
And Soulja Boy is an exception. And, you know, he has a couple records that were really massive. And I don't want to take that away from him. You know, he did what he did. But like most people that are going to go to Rapper University you're not going to be able to do what Soulja Boy did. Like you can't teach that. Like you can't teach what he did because he got lucky. At the end of the day, sure, you can say he had a hit and all this stuff. That I'm not taking that away from him. But if he dropped that same record in 2026, it's not doing anything. Because it's so saturated with that. And granted, I think he had a part of kind of creating that lane in a way, which he's a legend, but it's also like the nature of where we are in society to where like, I feel like the people that are going to stand out are the people that are, you know, you're either going to chase the virality forever, or you're going to get yourself a solid foundation and be good at the stuff and also at the same time chase. So,
you actually have a talent that you want to nurture. And I feel like that people that feel like they already know how to rap and have a talent to do so aren't even trying to go to Soulja Boy's school or whatnot. If they're doing it, it's for the exposure piece only.
That's it.
That maybe somebody might see me doing this, but I ain't trying to learn nothing from Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As somebody that could actually rap.
No,
No,
absolutely. No, it's just like you're utilizing it for what it is. So let's just call it what it is. It's just
Nothing wrong with that.
yeah. God bless.